I can't remember how old I was exactly. I think I must have been about 5 or 6. And I was walking through Ballymena with my papa, and we were just on our way to the park. And I think I was too excited to just go to the park that I was having trouble holding his hand and not just running ahead. And he took my hand firmly and said, "You must walk on these special princess roads that they've made specifically for you coming." And I looked down at the pavement, and right enough, there were small, thin, defined tracks in the pavement that could only have fitted 2 very small feet. And at the time, I was completely convinced that these had been specifically put down for me and that I absolutely had to walk on them. So I would stick very carefully to the Princess Road, and I would walk with one foot in front of the other, trying my absolute hardest to stay within the lines. And it wasn't until I was a little bit older that I realised that those roads had not been laid specifically for me. And it was only when I was walking through in Scotland and I saw these workmen, and they were working on the pavement. They must have been, fixing a pipe or fixing some cables or something. And they had dug up a small defined channel and were repairing it with tarmac and putting the road back the way it should be. And they were creating the very road that I thought had been designed specifically for my visit. So I was completely disillusioned that day when I realised that Princess Roads were in fact repairs for cables and pipes. But it has always been a memory that has stuck with me. Just the thought of being very small and having this tiny bit of magic made for you by someone who loves you, and having something that is completely arbitrary and mundane all in an instant, and all with someone just making up a wonderful story. It becomes something extraordinary and magical. And my papa passed away last year, and even to this day, even though I am significantly older than I was when the magic first happened for me, it stays with me because I cannot walk down a road or path or street or pavement and not try my absolute hardest to stay within the lines of the Princess Roads, because, after all, they were made specifically for me.
Not necessarily because it's moving turning inside to let it go. When there's nothing left to feel.